Happy morning, dear friends. Here's yours, Dr. Rajanta. Welcome to Demystify with Ajay. Dear friends, today in this session, we are just going to discuss on orthogonal matrix. In linear algebra, the foundation is orthogonality. And let me just begin by understanding one of the most special objects in mathematics, that is orthogonal matrix. Dear friends, a matrix that can rotate data without stretching it. A matrix that preserves distance, angles, and geometry. A matrix whose inverse is simply its transpose. Think about that for a moment. Most matrices distort information. Orthogonal matrix preserves it. So we will discuss why the equation, of course, Q transpose Q, which is equal to 1. This is one of the most important equation in numerical computing. Then we will just move on to the world of QR decomposition, a powerful technique that transforms any matrix into A equals QR, where Q captures pure geometry and R captures the structure. And here the QR decomposition quietly powers least square regression, matrix inversion, numerical optimization, eigenvalue algorithms, scientific computing. But that's only the beginning, because once we understand orthogonality and QR decomposition, we are ready for one of the greatest idea in all of applied mathematics. So before going on to the discussion, so let I just include the necessary libraries, and here we have the NumPy. Yes, NumPy provides efficient numerical array operations and is foundational for linear algebra computation. And here for Matplotlib, yes, it is used for creating visualization such as graphs and figure. Next, we just included the warnings. Yes, dear friends, this controls over warning message generated during execution. And here the line begins updating Matplotlib runtime configuration parameter using a dictionary. And yes, this exact sets the default size of all figures to 8-inch wide and 5-inch tall, and it enables the grid lines on all plots by default. And here we have an transparency of grid lines to 30%, making them subtle and less visual dominant. And of course, to the last, yes, sets the default font size for all text in the plots to 12. And dear friends, of course, we have just included that version. Yes, it prints the installed versions of NumPy by accessing the versions attribute. Okay, so let me execute and see what is the exact version. Yes, here NumPy version, it is a 2.3.5. Dear friends, we are here to discuss Gram-Schmidt procedure. Dear friends, this Gram-Schmidt transforms any matrix with linearly independent columns into an orthogonal matrix. So it works column by column, left to right. And here for each column, if we just specify Vk of the input matrix, yes, here it just orthogonalize, that is remove the projection of Vk onto all previous orthogonal columns. Orthogonal columns like from Q1 to Qk minus 1. So here the exact equation it specifies V sub k star, which is equal to, so this is star, okay, V sub k star equals V sub k minus summation of j, which is equal to 1 to k minus 1 of V sub k transpose multiplied by Q sub j whole multiplied by Q sub j. So this is the exact equation for orthogonalizing. And next, for normalizing, yes, this is just repeated orthogonal vector decomposition. Yes, we have already discussed that applied to each column relative to all previous column. Yes, kindly just observe, it is Q sub k, which equals V sub k star divided by norm V sub k star. Let me just discuss this procedure by using the code. So here exactly this is what the function definition. We are just going to create a function for Gram-Schmidt. Okay, and here we have the input V, yeah, a matrix whose columns are linearly independent vector, and we are just going to have our output Q, so whose columns are, yes, of course, orthogonal and and normalized. So orthogonal in the sense mutually perpendicular, and normalized, of course, it is unit length. So let me just initialize one by one. Yeah, here we are initializing m. Yeah, it is the number of rows. So mainly for dimension of vectors. And next, n, number of vectors. And here kindly just observe, dear friends, we have the matrix that will store orthogonal vectors. And here we just start the algorithm loop, and kindly just observe, dear friends, this process each column of V one at a time. Let me just start with the step A. Yeah, it is the original vector and it is V star. So it extracts the kth column of V and it converts to float to ensure numerical stability. And next, step B, it is to subtract, that is remove components along previous basis vector. And dear friends, this is the exact orthogonalization step, and mathematically we have already discussed, kindly just observe. So mathematically V sub k star, which is equal to V sub k minus summation of j, which is equal to 1 to k minus 1 of V sub k transpose q sub j multiplied by q sub j. Dear friends, each term subtracts the projection of Vk onto this Qj. After this loop, V sub k star is orthogonal to all previous Qj. And here one important details, dear friends, the projection uses this one for original vector, and kindly just observe, it is not a star. So this is the exact classical Gram-Schmidt formulation. Okay, next we just going for normalizing. So here we just converts V sub k star into unique vector. And yes, mathematically we have already specified, yes, q sub k, which is equal to V sub k star divided by norms of V sub k star. And here we just get the resultant q. So the matrix Q has orthonormal column. And here we have a test case. Yes, we just want to have the exact test case. Yeah, 3 into 3 matrix with a linearly dependent column. And observe, dear friends, we are just going to have our orthonormality check, that is QGS, which is equal to, this is what our function we are just going to call, and this should equal the identity matrix. And kindly just observe, dear friends, we have the column norms, and each column should have the norms that is equal to I. The algorithm construction Q is such that the span of Q, which is equal to span of V, but with a better structure, that is orthogonality simplifies computation and numerical methods become more stable. So let I just execute this and let me just see what is the resultant. So kindly just observe, dear friends, this is what our input, and here we are having our Q, the Gram-Schmidt, and once on Gram-Schmidt successfully orthogonalize the input, that is Q transpose Q, which is equal to an identity. And all columns norms are exactly 1. The first column of Q is simply V1 normalized. The second column of V2, yes, with its projection onto Q1, that is removed, then normalized. The third column of that is V3 with projection onto both Q1 and Q2, removed, then normalized. Difference, this classical Gram-Schmidt is numerically unstable for large matrix. The repeated subtraction, accumulation, rounding errors. So in practice, so kindly just observe here. And here in practice, actually Python always use this linear algebra .QR, that is uses householder reflection, which are algebraically equivalent but numerically superior. So here Gram-Schmidt remains the right way to understand QR decomposition. So yes, dear friends, this exact code just implements use classical Gram-Schmidt, which is conceptual simple but numerically unstable for nearly dependent vectors. So a more stable variant is modified Gram-Schmidt, so where projections are computed using the updated vectors here. So yes, this exact code takes linearly independent vectors, remove mutual component, normalize them, and produce a orthonormal basis. So let's summarize, dear friends. So here today we have discussed about Gram-Schmidt. This transforms a non-orthogonal matrix into an orthogonal one by iteratively subtracting projection of each column onto all previous orthogonalized column. So then normalizing. So it is the conceptual foundation of QR, though production code uses the most stable householder reflections. And let's wrap today's session, dear friends. So we started with orthogonal matrices and discovered something remarkable. A transformation can rotate data without changing its length, without changing its angle, without destroying its geometry. We learned why this Q transpose multiple by Q, which is equal I, makes orthogonal matrix computational superheroes. Dear friends, as we continue our journey, we will begin to notice that many machine learning algorithms are simply clever ways. So behind every recommendation engine, behind every PCA visualization, behind every compressed image, behind every AI model, there is linear algebra quietly doing the heavy lifting. The goal of mathematics is not to memorize equation. The goal is to discover the hidden structure behind data and the world around us. Thanks for watching, dear friends. Happy learning.